Hello YouTube and welcome to my team, my first game with Magic Johnson in the second seed. And I decided to start Magic Johnson since it's his first game. I'm giving him Nick Anderson, Larry Bird, Tom Sanders, and David Robinson. And we're facing a very athletic lineup. He has Magic, Dwayne Wade, Iguodala, LeBron James, and Dwight Howard. And right away we're going to go down low to David Robinson in the post, make him respect that post hook. Now we're back on defense. He's going to give the ball to LeBron, and if he wants to take that three, I'll let him take that all day. And he does miss the three, but Dwight Howard's there to clean it up, and we're down 4-2. Now he's running down the floor with Andre Iguodala and makes a ridiculous bank shot. And we're down early on, but if he's going to settle for these deep twos with Iguodala and threes with LeBron, I'm going to let him do that. Right here they were doubling Robinson in the post, so I kicked it out to Nick Anderson for the open three. He was doubling Robinson a lot in this game, so I had to find other ways to score, like that dunk from Tom Sanders. I usually don't score a lot with him, but he always comes up big when I need him. And right there I just missed the block with David Robinson, but he gets the layup with Dwayne Wade instead. And right here I'm just taking Magic Johnson out for an old test drive. We draw the contact, make the shot anyway. And early on, Magic's looking good. He's driving, he's dishing, finding the correct open shooters. This time, Larry Bird finds Nick Anderson for an open three, and we open up to a 4-point lead here. But my opponent keeps on trying to get these shots off before my defense has a chance to set up, and he gets an easy bucket there with John Starks. But again, it was a deep two, and I know you can't leave John Starks open, but if he's going to keep on taking deep twos, I don't really have a problem with that. Now he's taking this goofy hop step three, which he bricks, of course, and he gets the rebound and makes this weird little turnaround putback. Not sure who it was. It's number 43. It was a backup of his. I just thought it was a cool little putback. It might have been Brad Dougherty. He's number 43. And here we are back on offense. And I see the defender sagging off of Larry Bird out of the corner of my eye, and he drains the open three. Lead back up to 5. And he's rushing the ball back up court to take a fadeaway three with John Starks. Nothing I can do to defend that play. And right here I make a mistake. I try to force it down low to David Robinson. Pass was a little too high for him, and it was in a double team. And he's going the other way. Gets the easy layup with his own version of Magic Johnson. And we got to call a timeout here. 25 seconds left in the first. I know David Robinson is tired, and I end up subbing everybody out. We put Walt Frazier back in. And he turns the ball over. I saw Starks wide open in the corner, but he brought the double team over, and I couldn't get it to him. And now all of a sudden, the lead has evaporated. I'm down 2 points. And now we're back in the second quarter here. We find Del Curry for the open two. Sorry about my hesitation, but Del Curry hasn't been in my lineup in a while. I kind of just forgot about him. And now he's taking more hop step threes. This time Larry Bird sinks it. Here they keep trying to double team me. That leaves John Starks wide open for the brick. And he gets the rebound on Larry Bird. He's pushing it up floor. He's going to get the alley-oop to Dwayne Wade. And we got to call a timeout and bring our starters back in. Walt Frazier's like, it's not my fault, man. You're putting me in with the second team all of a sudden, not starting me. I'm sorry, Walt. I'm sorry. You'll get your starting spot back. It's his first game. I got to give him a chance. And, of course, when Magic kicks it to the wingman, he sinks it. Nick Anderson with the open two. Ooh, Tom Sanders almost got a steal there. But now my defense is out of position because we thought we had to turn over. And Dwayne Wade makes me pay. And right here, this is kind of a long possession. Couldn't get the right look. We give it down low to Robinson. He kicks it back to Magic, who goes behind the back to Tom Sanders. Back to Magic, back to Bird. Now we give it to Nick Anderson, who's wide open for three. He was wide open a lot in this game. Right here, shot clock winding down, and we force him to pass it right to Larry Bird, who's going to push it up floor and pass it off of Dwayne Wade's head. He gives it back to LeBron, who misses the open jumper. I go in the other way. Larry Bird's going to finish strong with his white man dunk. We're celebrating on the bench, jumping up and down. I think that was Dikembe Mutombo jumping up and down, looking like a big kid. And right here, we're giving it back to Magic for the open lane dunk. And that's what you get for doubling my big man, not letting me do my post moves today. So the lane was open for Magic Johnson a lot of the day. Here he is doubling Larry Bird in the post. So we're going to kick it out to Nick Anderson for the open three. We're going to show his guy run for the ball, come all the way back, inbound it, give it up to John Starks, who's going to run and do the fadeaway three. I don't know if that was an air ball or it nicked the rim, but it was a terrible shot. That's what you get for taking these stupid shots. Now we're on offense again. Magic trying to get to the lane with this huge hop step. Don't know how that's not a travel. And he gets the nice double clutch finger roll there. Now they're finally not doubling Robinson, but now they bring on the double team. So give it back to Magic for the open lane dunk. He does not know how to defend that. So under a minute to go in the first half, he's going to kick it to Larry Bird. But we get the biff with Magic Johnson. And that biff meter goes all the way to 65 bonus points for his first appearance on the biff meter in his first ever game. And he goes coast to coast there with the double team in the backcourt. And he's going to double team me again, but we're going to find Nick Anderson wide open at the top of the key. If you're going to double team me, I'm going to find somebody open. And we have opened the lead up to 11. Now we're playing defense again. And don't put it near Larry Bird and his long-ass arms. He's going to swat the ball away. And we go the other way, and we get Magic Johnson to finish at the rim. And here we go, much of the same thing. David Robinson in the post. We're going to give it to him. Then he's going to go for the double team. So we're going to kick it back to Magic, go to the lane. But this time he cuts me off a little bit with his own version of Magic Johnson, and we miss the jumper, and that's his only miss of the day. And LeBron James is there to make me pay. He gets the N1. Larry Bird on his back. The lead is down to 8 now. And we're going to try to find someone open here. We're going to dribble around with Magic. Going to go to the middle of the floor, stumbling a little bit, but we find John Starks wide open. B+ release. Get that lead back up to 11. Now it's down to 8 again after he made a hop step 3 that I didn't bother showing. Here we kick it out to Starks, but he's coming like a madman with his own version of John Starks. He bites on the pump fake, and we drive to the lane for the dunk. Here we go, back on offense. 8-point lead. Magic trying to drive, can't find anything, gives it out to Larry. He's not open, so he's going to try to drive, give it back to Magic, back to Starks for an open 3. He misses, but Tom Sanders is there to clean up the garbage. I don't give him the ball much on offense, but he still finds a way to get his point. And I don't know why he's doubling David Robinson out that far, giving me the lane with Magic. Just way too easy. Now we got Walt Frazier in late in the fourth, trying to close out this game. And I kind of like bringing Walt Frazier off the bench late, full of energy, and he drives to the basket like nobody's standing there. And here we go again, same play. It looks like instant replays. We worked this play to death all game long. Nothing he could do to stop it. He continued to put on the double team on David Robinson, and every time I would get the wide open lane with Magic. Oh man, watching this replay, I just saw Starks wide open in the corner. If I could go back, I probably would have gave it to him. But we got the 2 points, so I'm not going to worry about it too much, as we get Magic Johnson as the player of the game, obviously. Here we go inside the numbers as I shoot 72% from the floor, 53% from 3. Felt like I took more 3s than that, but I guess since I made a lot of them, it just seemed that way. His version of John Starks had 11 points. Mine only had 5, but my Magic Johnson out-magicked him. Yeah, I don't know what I just said, but I said something. Magic Johnson, 31 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists. That big block, 14 out of 15. You saw his 1 miss. He was 3 for 3 from the line. The rest of his points all came in the paint. So he was 14 out of 15. Nick Anderson was 6 for 8 wide open all day. Starks had a rough shooting day. He went 2 for 8. He must not have liked me putting him on the bench and starting Nick Anderson over him. I'm going to play with this lineup a little bit more. I'll see you for game 2, guys.